I have 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5 flashcards. Hello everybody, my name is Donovan Van Wagner, and today I will be telling you about Alzheimer's and the Alzheimer's Association and why you should donate to them. Have you ever seen someone with Alzheimer's? Seen how they act, behave? See like who they think they are? Have you ever seen someone around Alzheimer's, someone who takes care of someone with Alzheimer's? Or have you ever seen, or has someone in your family ever had Alzheimer's? Well, according to an Alzheimer's Association video published March 19th of 2024, nearly 7 million Americans have Alzheimer's. And 1 in 3 seniors die of Alzheimer's every case. Today, I will persuade you all to donate to the Alzheimer's Association. First, I will tell you about the serious problems that comes with Alzheimer's. Then, I will tell you about the 3 significant effects it has on the patient and the people around them. And lastly, I'll tell you how you can help. And yeah. As the current population grows in age, more people will be affected with Alzheimer's. I believe I saw somewhere that in 2015 it was about 50 million people affected with Alzheimer's, in America at least. And it's projected to increase 3-fold by 2050. Not enough people know about Alzheimer's. A lot of people know more about cancer, or mostly cancer, and Alzheimer's is actually funded way less for research than cancer, but it costs way more to care for people with Alzheimer's, and caregivers are paid way less, and a lot of them are suffering from depression and anxiety because of the stress that is put on them at work. There are 10 million cases of Alzheimer's every year and 55 million cases around the world. This number increases every 3 seconds. Now that I've told you the serious problems with Alzheimer's, I want to get into the harsh reality of Alzheimer's and how it affects the patients and the people that care for them around them. People affected by Alzheimer's, mostly the patients, gradually lose themselves over time. They are not who they once were. They're a completely different person towards the end. They might even get angry or sad or confused because they don't know what's going on. People with Alzheimer's forget how to function, and this is what ultimately leads them to die. So, at first, it's the small things, right? They forget some faces. They forget what they did this morning. They forget what they did yesterday. But then they forget how to walk, how to eat, how to breathe. Sometimes they have to help with that. But the one thing they forget is that they have Alzheimer's. You can't tell a person with Alzheimer's that they have Alzheimer's because they'll freak out. Families watch those with Alzheimer's gradually just wither away and ultimately lead to their death. There's nothing that you can do to stop Alzheimer's, at least not yet. Alzheimer's is a disease. A disease can be cured. It is supposed to be cured, but there isn't enough funding for it to be cured. Now that I've told you the harsh reality of Alzheimer's, I want to get on how you can help and how we can fix this disease. Donate some of your funds to any Alzheimer's association, whether that be for Alzheimer's care, Alzheimer's research, anything. It doesn't matter. It will provide better testing for the disease and better care for the people with Alzheimer's, and put some it'll lift some mental stress from those around people with Alzheimer's. Donate to the Alzheimer's Association and help fund their research. Now today I hopefully persuaded you into donating to the Alzheimer's Association. If not, that's okay. First, I talked about the serious problems with Alzheimer's. Then I talked about the harsh reality of Alzheimer's and how it affects those around them. And lastly, I told you how to help. Now, while doing this project, I came across a poem that I hadn't heard in a long time. It is called Do Not Ask Me to Remember. I will read it out for you now. Do not ask me to remember. Don't try to make me understand. Let me rest and know you're with me. Kiss my cheek and hold my hand. I'm confused beyond your concept. I am sad and sick and lost. All I know is that you need to be with me at all costs. Do not lose your patience with me. Do not scold or curse or cry. I can't help the way I'm acting. Can't be different, though I try. Just remember that I need you, that the best of me is gone. Please don't fail to stand beside me. Love me till my life is done. This poem was written by Owen Darnell after his wife died. She was afflicted with Alzheimer's, and they were married for 40 years. This poem was written in the perspective of his wife and how he thought she may have felt during this crude time. My name was Donovan Van Wagner, and today I told you about